welcome back to another episode. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, as you guys may know, there's not much going on. After that showcase, there hasn't been any announcements, nothing new. We did get some bad news, and I got some good news. So we'll go over some of those things. Also, guys, I'm going to tell you guys immediately before some of you guys leave. Tomorrow is my actual birthday. Okay. And I will be streaming at 8 o'clock under the Hangout stream. And it looks like something very fun may happen. I'm not sure yet. I have to wait until some things happen, but it looks like it may be a lot of fun tomorrow. So, guys, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, come hang out for my birthday. It'll probably be my very first birthday stream. I don't think I've ever done one before. So I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So please be here. Again, if you're not doing anything, if you got stuff to do, don't worry about it. You could always catch it later on. But like I said, I don't think you're gonna want to miss it. But let's say hello to the chat. Let's see who's in here with us real quick. I think William's supposed to show up. I don't know about Rudy. Rudy is at work right now, so I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. Hopefully somebody will show up. And then, like I said, tonight, I don't know, depending on how the conversation goes, we'll stay about an hour and a half. We'll see what happens. But tomorrow, you don't want to miss tomorrow. Remember when I tell you guys to be there, just be there. So let's see who is in here tonight. We got Brad, my friend. He says, "Yo, Fabs, these." See, so this is what happens. Well, before he gets scolded, let me say hello to Brad. I'm doing. Brad, okay, let's address this comment here. Do you guys understand why Brad is saying this? Because Brad, as you guys already know, well, as I said, right, because I've seen it with my own two eyes, Brad loves to go on other streams and bash Hot Toys while praising InArt. So I said to him, if that's the case, then stop buying Hot Toys. If you love InArt so much, then stop buying Hot Toys. So he's just like, so he's letting me know that he's not done yet. He's not done hating Hot Toys yet. He still has some love for it, but in the other streams, it's where he hates Hot Toys. Not here, though. Unbelievable.
Yikes.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Talia in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome. We got Nefty in the house. How are you, my friend? Channel member. Welcome. I'm doing. We have, let's see, Bo.
How you doing?
Yes, guys, please hit that like button. There's 21 of you guys in here. Please, if you don't mind, I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. As always, we have, let's see who else is in the house. We got Figman. My God, I haven't seen this guy, I feel like, in like months. Did anyone else get a notification? Satchel 000 charge? Yes, sir. So I was going to go over that. Thank you. But yes, it's true. Thank you for being here. I'm doing. Let's see. But yes, we're gonna get into that as well. We got Joker J in the house. Welcome, my friend. I'm doing. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Paul in the house. Welcome. I'm doing. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Look at you. We got Albert in the house. Welcome. I'm doing. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. We got 03 Mills in the house. How are you, my friend? I'm doing. Look at you guys. Let's see who else is in here. We got fellow Fabs follower. This guy. Unbelievable. This guy. Unreal. Carlos, welcome, my friend.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here as always. We have Rudy. I guess Rudy's not coming in. Have to, have to earn from my 8 figures. All right. Well, there's your answer, guys. No Rudy tonight.
How dare you?
So it looks like the every Tuesday promise was a complete lie, Rudy.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Rudy. Rudy, unbelievable. Harold, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
How you doing?
Unreal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Leaving me hanging already. Twice, Rudy. Not once, twice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He said you 50 now.
How dare you?
Oh my God, you're unbelievable, Brad. Jose, welcome, my friend. How are you
doing?
Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. Oh my God, we got a super chat. Figman. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Thank you, my friend. That is awesome. Thank you so much. This is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. So, yes, guys, I will be 41 tomorrow. 41 tomorrow. It's crazy. I still remember I was talking to one of my patients last week, and I was telling her that I remember turning 21 as if it was yesterday. I remember my 21st birthday as if it was yesterday. It's insane. 20 years later. Insane. William, welcome.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I didn't think you were coming.
Why? Because I'm like Fabs and showing up just at the smidge of time.
No, just always late. But
Well, I used to show up early and then just sit there waiting for you.
Right.
So now I just don't.
So if you show up to a job interview before the interviewer, you're just gonna say, you know what? I'll come back later when they show up. Exactly. See, always late. Unbelievable. All right, let's see. Oh, we got Big Dog Pound in the house. My God, I didn't even see him. Woo! Welcome, my friend. I haven't seen you since last week. Let's see who else is in the house. He says, "Feliz cumpleaños." Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it is tomorrow. But I let them know when I started the stream today. So they are, whoever wants to be here tomorrow, they could show up tomorrow and hang out with us tomorrow.
Oh, you're having a birthday stream?
Oh, hell yeah. And you better be there.
Why?
Because we need Cocaine Wookie with us celebrating.
I probably will not.
He's like, I probably will not.
I'm just saying there's a reason. But yeah, I probably will not be.
Does it have to do with being selfish and collecting and not sharing?
No.
Oh, boo. Babo says, "Fact, they were Hulkbusters." Yeah, okay. Imagine. I would never. Anthony, my friend, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome, guys. Let's see. Yes, guys, please. If 31 of you guys here, please hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it, guys. He said, "Fab is roasted me." Here, this is for you. This is how I feel about you every time I watch you degrading yourself over in other streams.
Having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
That's how I feel every time, Brad. So I'm on your side. I just feel bad. Ah, man, you guys. Everyone chip in. Gonna Cookie was cake. Oh my god. Chris, welcome, my friend. How are you? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. We got Mad Planet in the house. My friend, look at you. Welcome.
I'll be back.
All right. Run. He's like, I'm out. Brad's going to start every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Oh man, you imagine? Action in the box. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Rudy's doing a live stream with the imagine. I know. He would do that to me, Rudy. Rudy left me. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome, William. William, I'm reading William. William, you're that's acceptable. All right, guys. So imagine you know what, Brad? I would honestly love to debate somebody who says or who believes that in-art is better than hot dog. I would love to do it. Obviously, I wouldn't do it, right? Because nobody would do that because there's no debate. But I would love to do that. I would be very, very happy doing something like that, But I know that'll never happen. I think Williams Batman always running up quick. Oh man. All right, guys. So it looks like we got a delay. We just got the emails recently. We got this guy delayed, which I think is the bigger deal, right? Out of the two, at least the two that I got, right? So Obi-Wan, Clone Wars Obi-Wan's delayed. Why? I don't know. Did anybody get this email? Did anybody not get this email? Is anybody not ordering this figure? Please tell me in the chat. Is anybody upset that it's delayed? Did anybody not know that it was delayed? Please let me know in the chat. So why would this be delayed? I don't know. I don't think it's anything serious. I don't think it has anything to do with, the figure having issues, right? I don't think it has anything to do with that. This is a very basic figure. There's not much to this figure at all, right? There's nothing that you would think is backed up or delayed because of, for whatever reason, right? Engineering, the materials, right? There's nothing fancy here. There's nothing intricate here, right? That needs any attention or would justify a delay. So I don't know why they would delay it. I mean, I don't think I could tell you the guys in the chat were not upset or sad about it. The amount of money we've been spending left and right with these, with these announcements, with the releases. Not only that, but the ones that just came out, right? The Chrome Cody, the 000, the BT1, right? So all these things, the Umbra that was just literally feels like what, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So, these things are getting delayed for whatever reason. Again, I don't think it has anything to do with production or the fact that, the figure, there's something wrong with the figure. If it was something like an Iron Man or something like that, maybe, and that's, still, far-fetched for me. But what happened, William? You good?
Willow was trying to kill someone.
Oh man, it's like it runs in the family. You go outside screaming, he goes out barking.
Well, it's funny because if like out in public, Willow will be like, "Hello, new friend. This is a new person, and I want to be friends." You come up to the fence, she's like, "I'm going to murder your entire family."
Well, that's because he's protective.
She.
Oh, she. I always say he.
But then she got out a couple of weeks ago because the gate, it was locked, but she shook the metal and it unlatched itself, and then she ended up biting my neighbor and
Oh my God.
all kinds of fun stuff.
Nice. So you have a German Shepherd in a, what kind of dog is that? Border Collie, you said?
A mini Australian Shepherd.
Oh, so it is a Shepherd.
Yeah.
All right, William.
Yes.
So did you get the news, the email that this was delayed? Are you getting this at all?
I was getting it. I canceled my pre-order just because I liked the Obi-Wan that I made, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have the Darth Vader Obi-Wan Kenobi, or the Obi-Wan Kenobi from Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I have Old Man Kenobi from the Mythos. And I was like, how many Kenobis plus then I have a random 2 or 3 random Kenobi heads for some reason.
You made a custom though, I remember.
Yeah, I made the custom of the clone armor, and then
Of this exact one.
yeah, just the robes are a different color, but yeah.
Right. And then?
Well, then I have the Mando Obi-Wan custom, and then I have the Mythos Obi-Wan, and then I still have the Obi-Wan Kenobi Obi-Wan on order. So it's like, I don't need that many Obi-Wans.
But you're never gonna get the actual, Hot Toys head sculpt that, that's what makes the figure, no?
Well, it's the Obi-Wan Kenobi Obi-Wan will have the Hot Toys head sculpt.
Not from Hot Toys. Oh, no, but you're talking about Sideshow. You're talking about the Sideshow one.
No, I'm talking about the one that hasn't come out yet that goes with the DX28.
Which is this one?
No. That's the
Wait, the DX28.
The DX28 was the Obi-Wan, or the Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader.
Oh, right. You're talking about from the show. I'm like, what is he talking about? Yeah. Obi-Wan from the show.
Yeah. So I have that one coming, and then I have the
right.
style one, and then I have the Sideshow Mythos, and
see, I didn't like that. I didn't like that Sideshow Mythos one.
Really?
I don't know why. But this looks. How do you feel about this? Do you like it?
It looks neat.
Would you ever display with the helmet like this?
No.
Why?
Kind of pointless.
Why? Because you want the head sculpt?
Yeah, it's Obi-Wan.
But is this part of like the show, like a big part of the show at all, or not really?
Not a big part at all. It would be. I will show you one sec.
Anakin Skywalker hologram with holocaster and binoculars. No, the figure looks great, guys. I like the figure a lot. Again, very basic. I don't think this is going to be sold out by any means. But the only thing is that the head sculpt might give it a little bit of hype, so that's why it may. Hold on.
You see this weird style?
Yes.
It's the Samurai Jack style because it's from the guy who created Samurai Jack. These are these little Clone Wars shorts that were on Cartoon Network back in the day before they made the actual long cartoon. So it's like a bunch of little 3 and 4 minute long videos. And in one of those little videos, Obi-Wan wears the helmet.
Oh my God. So that is literally the only time that you see it?
In some comic books, he's worn the helmet and such, but that's literally the only time that it's happened.
Does he ever even hold it in his hand like this, or he just never really has it?
He holds it like that, but he has the mullet hair still. Because it's right after episode 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me catch up with you guys real quick. Let me see where you guys are at. Big Dog says, Howard Chan and the Hot Toys crew, please give us Artisan Queen Amidala for May 4th. Well, I can tell you this. I don't know how that would work, because for them to give us an artisan figure off the bat without ever having a previous or an original figure, I don't know. Again, it's never happened. This is why I'm telling you that I don't know how possible that is, because it's never happened. Doesn't mean it can't happen, right? It could be the very first one ever. But because of that, because of the fact that Hot Toys has never done something like that, that's why I don't think so, right? The same thing when the whole Anakin, being the Clone Wars Anakin being rooted thing happened. When Williams said, "Oh, it could be," it could have been, right? But the reason why I thought and I said that it wasn't going to be rooted was because number one, it doesn't make sense. Because of the fact that if it would have been Artisan, like I said, it's the main event, right? And so why would they tease a main event under a side figure, which was that Teen Ahsoka, right? So that's why I was like, there's no way. Can it be? Absolutely. But it didn't make sense to me. So that's why I was like, no. So because of that and only that, right, I can tell you it's not a possibility. Can they do it? Yes, anytime. They could show up tomorrow and say, here's a tease of Queen Amidala as Artisan, 100%. But does it make sense? No. So that's how I make sense out of that stuff. Chris says, yes, my friend, tomorrow, old man. Fred's going to start every Tuesday. Oh, I read that already. Hello, Faz. Thank you for being here, my friend. Let's see where. Oh, we got Michael. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Nice to see you. Welcome. I was talking about you. When was it? About the Flash cancellation. How do you feel about that, Michael? Let me know in the chat because I want to know because I know how much you like the Flash, and I want to know how you feel about that cancellation. I want to know if it bothered you or not. Just every time I delay it, didn't get it back. Yep. Yeah, everything, guys. Anything that's ever delayed on Sideshow, if you really, really want it immediately, Toys for Kiddles usually has it. And obviously, don't forget to use a coupon code. I always tell you guys, do not put multiple items in your cart if you're using the coupon code because you're wasting money. You're throwing money away. Even though it's a very small discount, right? You're throwing it away. Just order one item, get your 50, then order another one, get your 50, and just keep order one item per order and use the code that way. Again, I get nothing out of it, so it doesn't affect me. You're just throwing money away, and I think that's stupid, So just try to get as much out of the coupon code as possible. It's not a one-time use code. You could use it as many times as you want. So that's why I'm just telling you, since you guys, I can tell you, not everybody orders all the time. So, instead of ordering the one time, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 items in an order, just do one at a time, and you'll save. Instead of saving just 50, if you order 3 items, that's 150 instead of just 50. So it's for your own benefit. Again, I get nothing out of it. So, Figman says I didn't get a delay on Kenobi, but obviously it was. Yep, I didn't even know which one it was. I thought it was the Obi-Wan Obi, and I was like, oh man, that's delayed now. But no, it was this one, which I don't think I don't think anybody's in a rush for this to get this anyway, right? So I mean, I guess some people who don't really get many things, right, many Hot Toys, and are waiting for this one specifically, probably upset right now that it's delayed. But we'll see. We'll see how people feel when it's out, if it was worth the wait or not. I didn't get the email, but then I didn't. But then I didn't order. That makes sense. That makes sense, Michael. I'll be using that helmet in one of. I was gonna say, what if you use it as like, just get a clone body, because that's all it is, right? It's just a Phase 1 fancy helmet, right?
I got a dead Phase 1 helmet.
Oh, did you make that yourself?
No, somebody threw it in with a package because funny story, he sent me a figure box and he sent the wrong box and it was literally empty. And it was like, oh, that's weird. Oh man, I broke my phone. Whoopsies.
Nice. Tony P, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Thank you for being here, my friend. Welcome. Eric, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Happy Tuesday, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got, what does Mike say? Let's see. Michael says, surprisingly, I didn't order the figure, so no. Oh, no. Hot Toys make decisions all the time for business. I do find it odd that they canceled that figure. Exactly. I thought it was sold out on Sideshow. Exactly. That's what I was asking you, because it was a very weird figure to cancel. I can tell you that the Sakarian Iron Man, I understand, right? A lot of people were like blah about that figure. I don't feel like a lot of people were excited. I was gonna get it anyway, like everything else. But I don't think anybody was like, oh my God, this figure's amazing. The colors, were kind of blah. The way that the figure looked was kind of plastic looking, kind of cheap looking. But it's an Iron Man, right? I get all the Iron Man. Mike, shout out to Mike, Modoc Mike. He gets all the Iron Man as well. So I was, either way, I was gonna get it, right? The Flash, though, didn't make sense because, like I said, it was gonna be a great addition to the line. Number one, the figure looked incredible. The battle damage aspect of the figure was my favorite part of the figure, right? That slash mouthpiece. The fact that you could get 3 looks out of it. The head sculpt looked incredible. The sculpted hair on the head sculpt looked incredible. So it didn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me to the day. I don't know why they did something like that. I don't know why that figure, out of all the figures that they could have canceled, why that one? Again, it wasn't like it looked bad. It wasn't like the community was complaining. It wasn't like there was something wrong with it. It wasn't about them having to fix anything, right? So it didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense to me, right? William, do you know what figure I'm talking about?
Talking about Young Barry.
Young Barry. Why do you think that was canceled? Whatever your thoughts are.
Only thing I could think of is like what we talked about before, where it was the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, where the money to rework the sculpt and redo the costume from scratch and everything else wasn't worth the number of orders they have. Because yes, Sideshow had it waitlisted, but it could be they waitlisted after a certain number of months, and then that will let them know if enough people go onto the wait list that there's interest to actually request more units or whatnot. But I know some guy was arguing with me about it today on one of the groups where he was like, well, I reached out to somebody trying to say like he went and talked to somebody at Hot Toys. It's like, yeah, okay. And it's because of his public, blah, 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 his, how he, his public image and all that stuff. It's like, well, if they're going to cancel one figure, why wouldn't they cancel two?
I was just going to say, why didn't they just cancel all of them? Exactly.
And I was like, and they still have Jonathan Majors coming out as Kang, and he got convicted.
Right.
And so it's like, you can't be like, oh, well, he has a negative little image. And it's like, and this is Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers obviously don't care. They stayed with them through the whole thing. Like, exactly. Let's see what happens. Just don't talk to anybody.
They just stay home.
Like, don't interact with anyone. Don't steal any more stuff.
Right.
He was like, he literally like walked into somebody's house and like stole alcohol when they were filming a movie in some place. And it was like, you're not special.
You know who else did that? I think Justin Bieber. Figman with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Look at you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Guys, don't forget, birthday stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Don't be late. If you want to come hang out with us, celebrate my birthday tomorrow. Let's see.
You said be late. Got it.
He said, what?
Be late. Got it.
Be late. He says, I'm in a rush for it, but your tongue. So Harold needs it ASAP. So I apologize, my friend. Yes. So next, guys, this bad boy was also delayed. The reason why I got the email was because, I don't know if you guys know the story with me and Iconic. So when the Rio figure came out, I was like, oh, it looks okay, but I didn't like the body that they were using. To me, it felt like the whole figure was just a kit bash, pretty much, right? They got a TB League body. Obviously, it was a custom body for those figures because they're all the same and they're all completely different than your standard body that you buy, right, to make your own figures. So when I saw the Rio figure, I was like, it's a head sculpt, a very basic head sculpt at that. a generic body that was made specifically for these figures, right? Which there's nothing wrong, but again, to pay $200 and something, almost $300 for a kit bash, I was like, nah. So I completely missed out on the Ryu figure, but Ken has always been my favorite character since day one of me playing and owning Street Fighter, the video game. My very first game was Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo, and Ken was always my favorite fighter. So I was always more about the fire punch and the kicks over the the fireball, right? Ryu is more of the fireball with the flame ball and all that stuff. I like Ken style of fighting better, even though they're supposed to be the same thing. So I ordered the Ken figure. I said, if I'm going to have any of these figures, right now they're up to Akuma at this point. I said my favorite character has always been Ken. Let me get Ken. So that's why I ordered the figure, right? So it's on pre-order. It'll be probably the only one I'll get from the entire line, just because it's my favorite character. If I don't decide to cancel last minute, which I'm still debating at this moment. Is it going to be worth it for me? Look at all the different head sculpts and hairs that you can do. I think he's got a short hair and a long hair style. No, here it is. So here's this one style of hair. Here's another look. Here's the ponytail look. So he's got two different styles of hair, as you can see. I didn't even know this figure came with all this stuff. I just saw the what do you call it, the character, and I was like, oh, I need it. William, how do you feel about this line? If you even care for it.
They've looked neat when I've seen them in people's collections and stuff, but
right.
MSRP was what, like 300?
That's what I'm saying. It was almost $300. It was 200 and like either whether it was 40, 50, 60, something like that was tax and shipping. It's going to be up there.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's too rich for my blood for what it is. Like
for what it is, right. That's why Ryu, to me, I was like, nah, I'm good. And it looks like it comes with a decent amount of stuff, right? The fireball for the fist, the fire flame, I guess, for the kicks, bunch of hands and pair of feet, and the base. That's it. And as you can see, look at the pictures. The articulation, they don't even show you anything crazy with the articulation of the figure. Right? So you're paying almost $300, if not over $300, for a very, very basic kit bash figure. And you're buying it because you like the character, not because the figure is great, not because the quality is great, even though it could be, right? I don't know Iconic. I don't know anything Iconic, so I wouldn't know, right? But let's assume that it's all crap, right? It's all crap. It's $300. It's all crap, but you're buying it for the character because it's your favorite character. Would you spend that money if it was a character that you really, really liked, but you knew that it was made cheap like this?
Yeah.
You would, right?
If it was something that I was just like, this is like my favorite thing of all time. Yeah.
See, and again, the reason why I ordered it to begin with was for that reason only, was because of the fact that he's my favorite, Street Fighter character. But besides that, like I said, the articulation. So what am I going to do with it? Just literally have it standing there doing absolutely nothing. And you guys could say, well, that's what you do with every other figure anyway. Yes, fine. But the point is that if I wanted to articulate it, right, I can't, because it doesn't look like it does much. So hopefully I'm wrong, right? Hopefully in hand, if I decide to get it, it'll be better. It'll feel better. As you can see, right, these muscular arms. Ryu has the same exact body. Akuma has the same exact body. So they're reusing, the same body for these figures. I can guarantee you they're not done with these bodies yet. As you can see, they're TB League and 11. So 11 is making the head sculpts. TB League obviously is making the bodies specifically for the figures, make them look very muscular and very Street Fighter-esque accurate. William, let me catch up with you guys real quickly. Chris, my friend, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. Let me see. I am glad they did not cancel Supergirl. No, I would be upset if they cancel Supergirl. Very upset because I'm very excited that they finally made her. The Ezra excuse is a poor argument. There's another figure of him coming out. That's exactly that doesn't make sense. That excuse doesn't make sense. They already made the original Flash from Justice League, right? That wasn't a problem. Yeah, they didn't make his entire head sculpt, fine, but he still was made, and he was still having issues during that movie, or was it after the movie? Do you remember?
The issues were before Flash, but not after.
But it was after Justice League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was when he choked out that lady. He slammed another lady.
Yeah.
And then he did the robbery, and then he did, I think, one other thing. But it's just like, bro, calm down.
Stop beating up people. Guys, please hit that like button if you don't mind. What'd you say?
Especially just stop beating up random women.
Why are you so anti-equality? Not on my stream, William. Not on my stream. Everybody's equal on my stream, okay?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm equal opportunity. I hate everyone.
I'm equal opportunity. The fact that we're not getting Flash doesn't take the win out of that line. So, well, correct, right? But the problem is that it's not just any standard Flash, right? It's not like it's just a regular Flash. Nobody cares. No, that Flash was very important. It was a very big part of the movie, right? And the figure itself looked incredible, right? So it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter what you try to figure out. It doesn't make sense. The figure, it looked like it was going to do very well. You didn't have to like the movie to like that figure, right? But I understand a lot of people in the hobby, they have to have some type of attachment to the movies to buy something, or at least to justify buying something. So it is annoying, but that figure specifically did not deserve to be cut. Period.
Brad, there's still a Flash coming out for that line and for that movie.
Right.
He just said the fact that we're not getting Flash.
Well, he's saying the young Barry Flash. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I don't think he means like we're not getting a Flash at all. I would think. See, I wouldn't think that Brad wouldn't know that, being so balls deep in our, you know what I mean? I would hope he's aware of of the Hot Toys news. Mortal Kombat was my jam back in the day. Well, Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat was also a big deal, but I feel like Mortal Kombat was a more hardcore game because of the blood, obviously.
Well, you had to use the blood code.
Well, so for Super Nintendo, which is the system I had, there was no blood code.
I know.
And for Sega Genesis, there was a blood code, and obviously I never knew it because I never owned Sega Genesis. But that game was I feel like that was the most realistic fighting game of its time. It was 1992, 1993-ish, if I'm not mistaken, when it came out. I want to say 1992-ish. Great game. Brad says, remember when they started Babalities? Yeah, that was 2. No, that was 3. Yeah, I think that was Mortal Kombat 3. No, because 2 was Friendships. I think 2 was Friendships.
Friendship.
Yeah, Friendship. I love the first Street Fighter animated movie. Chun-Li showers. This guy, unbelievable. The movie was good. The movie was very good. Wait, you talk about that animated one? Yes, that was a very good movie. Very, very good movie. And then they made a whole bunch of them after that, but they were all like blah. If So made it, he'll still like it for 4 of them. They'll probably be better than this. And another thing, guys, these are licensed, by the way. Just so you guys know. They wouldn't be on Sideshow if they weren't licensed. These things are fully licensed, which is crazy. Imagine getting a Kit Bash license. What? That guy always building something. He is building a house. Is he building a house? Are we in a detail?
Yes, we are actually in a detail.
Oh man, you guys. William is always on the move.
All right, so here's the deal. The only times I'm on the stream is when I have free time, and I don't have free time very often. And so I'm always doing a bunch of little things during the stream. I'm sorry, but at least it makes y'all laugh in the comments or something.
Oh my god. I just have William here for bait. For you guys comment on what he's doing at the
I'm
moment.
getting ready to put this inside the detail.
Giant size X-Men. Oh, explain that comic. What is it about?
It's the first iteration of this team. It's the first appearance of Colossus, Storm, Nightcrawler, Warpath, and Sunfire, and the second appearance of Wolverine.
Oh, how much was that?
Don't worry about it.
See, guys, William is rich. Just so you guys know, you just heard it here. You just found this out live on the stream. William is rich. He doesn't want to speak about prices because he doesn't want you guys to know how much money he makes from the military while retired.
That's not what rich people say. That's what people who are ashamed of what they spent on something say.
Just know all your tax money, guys, for the military is going into William's comic book collection.
Because I've been putting slabs with my figures now.
What do you mean slabs?
When they're in the grading, we call them slabs.
Oh, okay.
What Mike's always talking about, except Mike is fancy because every comic that he owns in a slab, he has the original actual cover artwork.
Yeah,
for.
Can you imagine that? I didn't even know there was a thing. And
I know that it's an expensive thing.
Let me tell you guys something. Actually, I shouldn't even say that because it's not even like, but when he told me what he's paid for these pieces, I'm like, this is a piece of paper with pencil on it. Like that. Insane amounts of money on original prints. Crazy. He was the one trying to teach me about all that stuff. I was like, what is this you're into? He's like, oh man, nice book, bro. Woo! Annuals, right? Giant size. What is an annuals? You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Yes. Yes. Oh man, this guy. Can you imagine being a full-time IT person and you don't know how to use your own computer? William. Oh man, William. The X-Men hype is real, especially how great yes, that is very true. Show doing in the Deadpool 3 movie on the horizon. Yes, very true. The show's doing very well. I still have to watch the last 2 episodes. I haven't watched the last 2 yet, but the show has been very good. Speak.
Hello?
Yes, better. What would you do?
It's my kid's school called. I saw the little thing and I hit ignore, and apparently it disabled the microphone through StreamYard.
Yeah, you got to update your computer. Should have paid more for Homelander, my God. I better sculpt.
But yeah, annuals are in olden times in comics. They used to put out an annual once a year, and it would be like an extra comic, because normally you get 12 issues a year. Then they would have an annual, meaning it's the anniversary of the comic being out for a whole year. And so they used to do that. But Giant Size X-Men was a little bit different, where it was the first new story that they had done in like 5-6 years, because they used to just reprint the old original X-Men comics with a new cover and sell it to people that didn't know better, because the comic was doing horrible. So X-Men wasn't always popular, and then when this came out, it reinvigorated sales. I can't speak.
You could say it in Spanish if you want. I don't know.
Donde está?
Donde está?
La biblioteca.
This guy, so racist. So
how's that racist? I wonder where the library is.
He's like, how's that racist?
By the way, everyone on the stream, if you
God.
have a library card, you can check out comics from there for free.
Yeah, but do they have good ones in there?
Yeah, they have a bunch of trade paperbacks of comics, like usually tons of like Superman, Batman, X-Men, stuff like that.
Oh wow. So William, back to the figure. So you can see we were talking about the price. So $294. Okay, so $300 plus tax and shipping from Sideshow.
Yep.
Now, like I said, this is literally a kit bash. This is like a third party, like a licensed third party, like for real, for real. Not like, oh, like almost. No, this is like straight up that. At $300, right? Do you personally think that this is a fair price because of the license? Remember, not everybody gets a Street Fighter license. Capcom is not a company that everybody, constantly makes. You know that they make Mega Man. Not everybody makes Mega Man. And Mega Man is one of the biggest Capcom names out there, besides obviously Devil May Cry and all these other really popular games. Where do you think they get this price point from?
Honestly, it could be the license price. It could be the fact that TB League might be charging them extra premium for these special bodies. I don't know, but there's not a lot to the figure, and and if they did all that R&D for Ryu, then it's not too different for White Boy here,
right?
But yeah, that price is nuts. But then again, Ryu sold out.
This one's already waitlisted apparently on Sideshow.
Oh, it's sold out pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, so let me tell you why I even pre-ordered it, right? So like I said, you know what? This is my favorite character, blah, blah, blah. Later on, if I decide to, I'll get Ryu later on, whatever. I'm not even looking backwards for Ryu. And it's funny because I haven't even seen him for sale or anything like that. And every time I look on eBay, he's already above retail.
Yeah, I've seen him like once or twice in the last week, and it's like $350 plus shipping in the groups.
Right, which is way above retail.
Yeah,
that's what you would pay from Sideshow, after tax and shipping, $350, yeah. Right? So I don't know, man. So this is where I'm at with this figure. So the fact that it's sold out now, right? Like you said, do I still buy it? That's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Like, do I really need to spend $300 on this kit bash? No. Right? Am I going to be happy about the fact that I did? No. I already know this. That's why I didn't even bother with Rio, and I love the video game. Right? So that's where I'm at. I don't know if I should even bother with it. I don't know if I should just cancel it. I don't know what to do, but let me know if you guys are getting this. Anybody in the chat is getting this. I had or saw all these high-grade comics at local comic book store as a kid. Don't have many anymore. Crazy to see what they all go for. Yeah, it's funny. You would have never thought that little booklet years ago would be worth thousands later on. Nobody ever did, except the ones who stored them. What are you breaking?
I'm cutting zip ties.
Yes, give me a Mega Man. Mega Man, a 1/6 scale Mega Man would be beautiful. You know what it would look like? It would look like the Hot Toys Buzz Lightyear figure. It would be something like that, and that would be epic. Would you want something like that, William?
Mega Man?
Yeah.
Could be a lot of fun with all the change out little arm cannons and whatnot.
Yep. And what is the brother's name? The one that looks like him, but evil.
What?
Oh, you don't know the video game much? I can't remember.
The red armor. With with the scarf. I'm drawing a blank.
Yes, with the scarf. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I have the picture in my head.
And then Zero. What is it? Zero? F-Zero? The one with the
cars?
No, the one with the no. He's a Mega Man. The blonde hair, long blonde hair with the I think his name is Zero, F-Zero or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Something Zero. I would love all 1/6 scale Mega Man figures, 100%. Here in Brazil tomorrow. Yes, that is very true. Same in Colombia. In Colombia, May 1st is always Labor Day, and my birthday was always on Labor Day in Colombia. So you are 100% correct, my friend. Look at that. Brad says X-Men are on fire with that show and DP coming out. I settle my X-Men first appearances. Ooh. David, welcome, my friend. How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
He says iconic Ryu is badass. Love him. Ken Akuma locked in. See, he's got them. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. They look so good. They look good. They look decent. It's not that they look bad, but it's like, man, can you justify $350 for this for a Kit Bash? I don't know. I'd rather pay 200 or 220 not licensed for this than over 300 licensed. The license to me doesn't really justify this money at all. At all. What about you, William? Do you think that the license justifies 300, or would you rather get it for third party for cheaper?
Not for what we actually get for that price, no.
Joker J says, actually, in the box, I heard it was National In Art Day 2 in honor of National In Art Day. Oh, yeah, it's just zero. That's what I thought. I thought it was F0. Zero. Jelvin, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
And I would Dobo a zero. Yeah, no, absolutely. Anything, what do you call it? Anything Mega Man would be incredible. All right, guys, so we're gonna go over. Let me see. I found a couple other things. Let me get them out. Let me pull them up. And then where are you?
Go lay down.
Where are you? Where are you? Who's over there, William? I hear people in the background.
Oh, it's my kids upstairs, but Willow was being obnoxious.
Alana, be good.
I don't know if Alana's on the stream. She's not.
She's not.
She's not here.
Or when she watches it. Imagine she's like, Dad, I gotta watch the stream. Oh man. All right, so let's see what I have. All right, let's see. Come on, guys. Oh, so all right. So this is what I had, guys. This is what I had. So there was something that was shown on the showcase that Hot Toys had, and there was a figure. Did you fart?
What's that?
Did you fart? There was a figure that was shown, and I want to get into it with you real quickly because this figure is something that very interesting. Number one. Number two, I don't know where they're going with this figure. So, William, let me see what you guys are saying before we get started. I'm doing solo snack me a Hot Toys just as super. Oh, nice. Because nice. Yeah, no, that's a nice suit. That's a very nice suit. That body, though, on that figure, I could tell you, that body's a little funky. It's a little bit too muscular for that figure. The thighs and the shoulders just too much. But I think once they do the BVS 2.0, it's going to bring it back to, the proper scale and the proper proportions. And not only that, but obviously then we're going to get a 2.0 red one, Justice League, and a Snyder Cut, I think, eventually. I don't know how soon we're going to get that black one, but eventually. Because look how long it took for us to get that Justice League Snyder Cut version, right? And it didn't come loose. It came in a double pack. So they were never really planning on making that alone. How long is it going to take now for them to make it by itself as a 2.0? Who knows? Question for you, William. How long do you think for something like that, if Hot Toys were to decide to make a 2.0 Justice League black suit Superman?
I think it would be quite a while before they
went back to the black suit, specifically because of that imprint being Zack Snyder's Justice League, not even, Justice League. But they, obviously Man of Steel or BVS Superman is obviously going to be on their radar. They teased that little image with the armored one, but with Inart pooping out of Superman, then even if they just straight, reissue 2.0 it, whatever you want to call it for this, they're going to throw poop against the wall and see what sticks, just to be like, we have an option.
So I just want to let you guys know, number one, if I'm trying to think who's coming out with it first. Do you remember what time when Inart is releasing their Superman at all or no?
They've just had him teased and shown, and he's gone up for pre-order.
Oh, but you don't remember like the date of like him being out, right?
I think Aragorn is supposed to be next, and then it would be Superman for actual releases if they go in order, which you assume they would go in order.
Well, all I could tell you is this is what happened. This is what happened when Hot Toys decided to release their Black Adam.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
He said Black Adam?
So Inart decided to cancel the Black Adam project because obviously how would they ever compete with Hot Toys' Black Adam? So as soon as Hot Toys released their Black Adam, Inart went,
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So let's talk about this guy. So this is something that stood out for me because the one that was up for pre-order, right, didn't have the zombie jaw, the zombie skull under the helmet, right? So this is something different. This is going to be something, I'm assuming that it's going to go up for pre-order eventually. Now, do you think it's going to be exactly like this, or do you think this is something that it's going to be some type of either standard release, or is it going to be a limited release because of the jaw?
I think it would be a standard release. They haven't had anything in the Soka line be limited yet, have they?
No, none of them.
Yeah.
But the fact that this is different is like the reason why. You know what I mean? It's like, do they? How often do they make stuff like this? You know what I mean? The zombie Deadpool was a zombie Deadpool, right?
Right, but they made, Enoch and the Franz, zombie stormtroopers with the red ribbons and stuff that were all part of the same thing.
Right.
But
correct, exactly. But this is my point. Perfect. I'm glad you said that. So obviously it's going to be easier to make the other ones because remember that they were full helmets, right? They were cracked, they were damaged if they were full.
yeah.
This here though, look at this. This is not only a helmet, but you have a half of a faceplate on the bottom. So, like I said, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's easier, right? It's a straight mold to make a helmet out of a stormtrooper, out of any figure, right? You make a helmet, it's from a mold. This here, though, right? The helmet is going to be from a mold, but it's got to be modified. As you can see, this is cut up, this is modified. This is not, made this way. Not only that, but then you have to come in and with a second piece, add a jaw, right? A zombie jaw to that. Just with the helmet alone, you have more work put in than you do with the straight white one. Because with the straight white one, after you painted, it's done, right? It's just, you put it on the figure or the body, boom, there you go, next. With the black one, like I said, is more work. Just off the bat, it's just naturally more work. So that's what I mean. Are they really gonna make all these, thousands of these? I doubt it, because again, it's not as easy as making the white ones. Remember, also, they got to tape these by hand. All these red things, all these red labels and red tapes and stuff, they got to do this by hand. This is not something that is going to be done by a machine. This is not something that's going to be done, by something automated, right? It's going to be done by hand. So I can tell you that there's no way that they could make thousands and thousands of these specifically. That's why I'm asking you what you think about that. So what were you saying? Go ahead.
It's, it being the zombie death trooper, they were in one scene. The helmet was only, visible for a little bit. Maybe it'll come with a second helmet that's not, the exposed jaw. So then you can have, more than one look out of them. Because if you wanted to army build your dead troopers, then if they all looked exactly the same, then I'd be like, well, we should message Brad's wife and say he wants to spend all of his money on in-art.
In-art. I know. Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
He's like, calm down, calm down.
Oh man, Nathan, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
I don't know. Use your words, Fabs. Use your words. Alana's here. I told you. See?
I'm doing.
Welcome, Alana. Welcome. See? She never disappoints.
She's a real one.
She's a real one. Does Willie have CGC SS?
What do you mean by SS?
Sideshow. Duh. The Figure Alchemist, welcome. Nice to see you. First time.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Happy Tuesday. During the whole disease and mystery, you trying to get right? Can you imagine? Oh my God. All right. So, William, my next question. So look, this is my point. And now that they're both side by side. So, as you know, Hot Toys has made how many of these helmets, right? They've
One.
added them. Would you say one? They've
One.
added them to what was it? The Mandalorian. Remember the Mandalorian came with those helmets?
Yep.
The original Mando, the 007, TMS 007. They who else got these? Was it the one of the Boba Fett's? Was it another Boba Fett that came with
Yes.
with the white? So they reuse these head sculpts, these helmets all the time, right? All the time. So that's why I know that making this figure here will be way cheaper than making this one here, just because this is just your standard thing. Once you make that mold, it's just go print. This, though, is a little bit different. So that's why I wanted to make a little bit of a big deal out of that, because it's not your standard closed helmet. This is like a battle damage thing that needs to be worked on. And I can guarantee you it's not going to be the same price as this one, because there's more to it, if they even decide to make them, which I doubt. William, you have an extra set of Wolverine forearms with adamantium claws.
You're asking if I have an extra set?
Yes.
I have a set that I made.
Joker J, he has a set that he made. So that was why I wanted to get into that. Also, William, I had a few questions for you last time, but you left. So now that you see the Inquisitors here all together, how do you think they look, and are you getting them at all?
They look decent all together. Except no Merrick.
Well, he doesn't belong here, but now it's funny you bring that up. They call Marek the last Inquisitor. Was this a completely different time?
Oh, it's the Inquisitors were from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show through Star Wars Rebels.
But I'm saying, is it the same? Is it, the fact that there's a last Inquisitor, right, being Marek, and then these guys, were they from the same time? Were they from down the line? Or like, where are they from?
All the Inquisitors were just the dark side users that Vader had as his little, like, he would sick them on people like attack dogs. But yes, the first, brother, second sister, all that crap, all the way through, all the ones that we see on Fallen Order here, Rebels, Ahsoka, they're all, the same batch of people.
Yes,
And
I never knew that.
you'll see more about Marek on the Tales of the Empire cartoon here on May 4th, I do believe.
Nice. You really think so?
Yeah, they showed him in the preview.
Oh, okay.
Because Barriss, a former Jedi, becomes an Inquisitor on the cartoon.
I don't think Marek would be an Inquisitor since he didn't work directly for the Empire. William?
He's an Inquisitor that was reanimated.
Meaning what?
The Dathomiri used their magic to bring him back to life.
Oh, the witches on the Ahsoka show?
Yeah. That's why when he got hit by the lightsaber, he turned into green smoke.
Oh, that was like the evil magic out of him, right?
Yeah, the Dark Sister magic, whenever they like when Darth Maul's brother got his arm cut off, like magic was leaking out through it when the Emperor shanked him and killed him. Like all these green stuff was coming out of him.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know any of that. Joker just says, I can't be the only one to think these Inquisitors look absolutely ridiculous. You don't like them? William, how do you feel about that comment?
They're unique looking.
They're awesome, though. I don't think they look ugly unique. I think they look cool unique.
Well, I kind of wish they made them fly on the Obi-Wan show. That would have been the real test to see if people liked them or not.
Fly?
On the Rebels cartoon, their double-bladed lightsaber spins like a freaking helicopter.
Oh, like a fan?
Yeah, and they just go.
Like, what's her name? Kitana?
Oh, we're back to Mortal Kombat?
Does William have any other comics? If so, which others? Do you have any more, William?
I have tons of comics.
They look like Star Trek characters. Imagine. Joker J, why do you need Wolverine forearms?
He's like, none of your business.
Joker J, you're not the only one. Not the helicopter flying. He said not the helicopter flying.
Look at 1/6 scale slab.
Wait. Oh, sick. That looks like a Game Boy game cartridge.
Because, it's that one.
Oh, that's sick. Don't break it. How much is that?
Which one?
The little one.
Oh, the little one, they're like $30.
Oh, send me one. How much is the big one? He's like,
well, the
like,
big one is the first ever appearance of Deadpool. And
what was it graded on?
What?
What was it graded?
Oh, it's 9.4.
Ooh, dirty.
30.
He's like dirty.
$30.
I thought a 9.4 was not good. I thought the good ones are 9.8.
Well, 9.8. They finally started giving 9.9s now. But a 9.8, was generally considered you couldn't have better than that. Every now and again, they'll have a 10 when they get something straight out for the factory before anyone ever touches it, but that's not a very common thing. But 9.8 is generally what everyone wants. But I collect a lot for, like this.
Wait, don't go anywhere. Oh, wait, what is that? Is that Medicom? No, Medicom? No.
No, it's custom.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Custom.
Yeah, but how? Teach us
Someone,
something.
not me.
Oh, custom. I thought you meant like
But
you
that's
made it custom.
the first ever appearance of the symbiote.
That's a beautiful suit though. Well, how much is that expensive? That one, that custom?
What, the figure?
Yeah.
I got them for pretty cheap from somebody who didn't want it anymore.
So 125.
A little bit more.
He's like, a little bit more. He said, not that one. That's an awesome display. I've never seen comic book magic. Yeah, that's it. It looks very good, especially having the comic book and the comic book in 1/6. That is awesome. That I never seen.
Currently, right now, I'm doing that with different things.
That's sick. Look at that, guys. You need Psycho's comic book.
Yeah, I have a bunch of more X-Men stuff coming, so that's why I was cutting zip ties, was because I took out the shelves.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, because Juggernaut's tall.
Yes. Which one? Wait, which one are you getting? The yellow one or the?
No, the comic book one.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll sell you mine.
I already got one.
I was gonna give you a good deal. Only 500 for you. Have seen.
That's like 3 times as much as I paid.
That's like 3 times as much. I've never seen 1/6 slabs. Yeah, they're really cool. I've never seen them either. They're very nice.
But then I have regular 1/6 scale comics too. Like Stan Lee is reading Amazing Fantasy.
Look at that. That is bad. That whole setup. I remember when you were making that.
I added Spidey being a creeper today.
Look at the window in the back. That's sick. That is awesome. See, if I wasn't such a peasant, I would have stuff like that, but my collection doesn't allow me. I would have such sick displays, like little diorama things, like little scenes, man. But when you're a peasant, there's not much you could do.
The peasant who gets everything.
Well, that's why I'm limited. I have no room for fancy stuff like you. That shelf is fire, William. That comic I still have in a cardboard box, unslabbed original. You better slab it before I slab you. Can you imagine? Dope display. Stan the man. I love it. The legend himself. Fast got to branch out. William gets it. Yeah, branch out. The last thing I need is more stuff, okay? That's the last thing I need. R.I.P. Stanley. Absolutely. Action in the box, Ricardo. Did you see the Stanley display he has? Cover all corners. What's your most recent display you've created?
Alana, you've been here.
You've been here.
I don't know. The last I actually
stuck in hot toys. I am stuck with the king. I am stuck with the reason why you're even in the community, Brad. But Brad, you just reminded me. Okay. So it looks like, guys, we got some action from the Statue King. And it looks incredible.
Oh, Prime 1?
Well, it's a collab.
Collaboration.
Yep. Of Blitzway and what do you call it? And Prime 1. So, guys, it looks like my peasantness knows no balance. I said I want to no flash. Fathered by a second house of display had to do. Oh my God, can you imagine? That would be insane, and I definitely would. I so would. You know what we should do, William? We should buy a house together and have it as a display house. You get one half.
No.
He's like, no. You get one half for yourself, and then you'll display your end how you want. All right, so William, we have Blitzway Prime 1. Collaboration. It looks like they're going to be making a bunch of figures. I thought they were figures. They're statues, right? I love Prime 1. I told you guys the only statues I would ever get would only be Prime 1 out of everything I've ever seen. So these look like figures to me, but obviously they're not. Now, you have John Wick. You have what the hell is his name again?
What the actor is Donnie Yen.
Yeah, the Donnie Yen. Yeah, but in the movie, the blind guy. He was the blind guy.
I don't know.
Oh God.
I
Anyway,
just call him Chirrut.
sure. Well, so they're making the 2 from John Wick 4, and we got Neo from the Matrix, and I don't know if you guys could see, but we have Superman, right? So we got the Superman here, we got Batman, and we got Wonder Woman. So I don't know what you guys expect out of that. I don't know how many of you guys collect Prime 1 Blitzway statues, but it looks like you guys have some fire coming your way. Got to start a mortgage payment for the collection. Exactly. Kane, thank you, 03 million.
Kane, that makes sense.
I never remember his name. So again, these statues look epic to me, right? They look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They don't really have much preview on it, but here is this is the Rocky stuff. Yeah, so this is the new stuff that's coming up for pre-order. So William, what is it about statues that you never got into, like stuff like this?
By the time I was ready to spend big boy money on stuff, I just fell in love with movable things as opposed to static things.
Right? See, I think statues, I feel the same. Statues are great. They're beautiful. The presence, detail, right? Especially if you do 1/3 scale, stuff like that. But exactly what he said. If I'm a person who doesn't post 1/6 scale figures, right? At all. But if I decided to, I could. With a statue, it's just going to sit there collecting dust, and I'll never be able to do anything unless obviously I get a statue like a Prime 1, right? That has swappable parts that will allow me to give it a different look every so often whenever I decide to, whenever I choose to, right? You could swap out head sculpts, you could swap out weapons, you could swap out arms, you could swap out accessories, which is very cool for a statue. But again, that's as far as you're going to go regarding, setting it up, giving it a different look. That's it. All you're replacing is magnetic pieces. What is the highest amount you would pay for a statue that you really, really, something, your favorite thing in the world? How much would you pay for a statue?
Oh, honestly, I can't imagine buying one. I used to have the Bowen 1/6 scale busts of figures, if you remember those.
Which ones?
The Bowen Designs busts.
No.
Okay. Well, they used to do all of like the superheroes, and the Gentle Giant started doing the busts of like the Star Wars characters and stuff, where it's just from like the chest up, little statues.
Okay. Yes.
So I had those for a while, but
what scale? What scale though?
They're 1/6.
Oh, 1/6. Okay, I thought no, but I mean like like big, like 1/3, a quarter scale.
No, I can't see myself buying anything like that, so right. I don't know what I would spend on them. But it's just my little statues would get damaged every time I moved for the army, and so it's not wanting to spend even more on something just for them to break.
Right. So that's one thing I did notice, and in the community being around over the years, when people would sell statues and they would ship them, it was always a problem. Like things would chip, things would break, things would like come off. And can you imagine spending thousands on a statue, then to resell it, then to have to like eat whatever broke? Because you're gonna have to either give a discount or take it back.
Man, some of these companies don't have, any sort of like replacement plans.
Right.
Be like, oh, let's fix the finger of your guy. It's like, actually, no. What they recommend will be like, oh, you got super glue? We'll super glue that thing back on because
like that. How do you take that as a customer service? I would not be happy with customer service like that.
Yeah, neither would I.
Imagine it's like, oh, deal with it yourself. It broke, do it. I would not. Nah, that's why I didn't get into it. That's not for me. I could never. I'm not gluing this $1,000 piece. Fix it. Nah, I can't. All right.
I feel bad enough when I break something on a figure because I was, trying too hard to do something, and it's like, uh-oh.
What hurts me the most is when I break the when I snap the wrist pegs by mistake. That kills me. I'm like, oh, they give you spares. I know that, but it's like it kills me, like having to waste them like that, like just for not handling it properly. It's like, oh man, that's annoying, especially when they're loose and you don't know. You go do something and they go. Brad says, William, I just picked up a high grade copy of Marvel Spotlight #2, first Werewolf by Night. Ooh, Werewolf by Night. It's probably a 9.2. I have a handful of statues, but if there's a 1/6 version of a character I want, I'm using 1/6. Yeah, no, it's so much better. Value-wise, too. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you have the money, it's not a big deal, but if you're trying to save money, obviously the 1/6 is always better. Higher scale statues and resins can be a pain to display as well. They weigh so much. Yeah, that's another thing. The weight, obviously, depending on what it is, but they have weight to them,
Yeah.
So that's also a problem when it comes to shipping because you're going to spend money on shipping,
And your display options.
Correct. Right.
It ain't fitting it. It ain't going
The
in
height.
tough.
Correct. The height of where you're putting it. You better have the room. You better have the proper tables or stands or wherever you're gonna display it. No, I feel like you need a lot of planning for statues. At least more planning than you do for 1/6. You know what I mean? Because you don't require at least as much height when it comes to that stuff. Brad says Neil Adams goodness. When the peg breaks off in the yep. Statues are big, heavy, and breakable. Yep. Some statues have their own times. No, they're humongous. Some of them are huge. I remember watching this guy on Instagram. I don't know the guy's name on Instagram, the username, but he would always get these huge boxes and open them up. He would do his little reels, and it was always a humongous box, and you could see all of the huge statues that he had in his collection were all anime, and they were all huge 2 to 3 piece statues. I could never. And you could tell that the area that he had them in was tiny. He didn't have a lot of room either. Nathan says, however, some statues are so amazing, even if character in other forms, getting them like the Vader Mythos. Yeah, that Vader Mythos is nice. I saw that one. Statue, oh my god. Which was the one with the Vader with the broken helmet?
I think that's the Mythos, but the exclusive version.
Right, that's what I thought. He's climbing like something, right? Yeah, I remember seeing that. All right, William, let's do the figure of the week real quickly.
Ooh.
And then we are out of here because, like I said, tomorrow it's on tomorrow. Birthday celebration. Don't be late. Be there. Bring all your gifts. Bring all the gifts. Bring all the presents. I know William's gonna bring me a lot of stuff. It's gonna bring me a lot of.
Like I said, I won't be on. Sorry. Happy birthday.
It's like I won't be on. Sorry.
I won't. I'll be messed up. It'll be fine.
All right, ready?
Sure. Big blank circle.
All right. It's not. All right. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh, here we go. Duh. All right, guys. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Do you own any or no?
Just the mantis that's always the same one.
No, Nick. All right, so I'll do that one. I'll do third-party female, and then you'll do this one. Oh! People's choice. All right, guys. So out of all of these, please pick one. So Star Wars, Marvel, DC, male or female. Please put your choice in the chat, and then I'll read them out loud, and whoever gets the most votes, that's the one he'll pick. Cassandra, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome.
Your name is Dabs now.
Dav. I'm going to bring myself. When a centipede in the bathroom, when you lose sight of him, time to the bathroom on fire. This guy. Star Wars male, Star Wars female, DC male, non-bat soups. Ooh, third party female. He doesn't have that. G.I. Joe male. He said G.I. Joe male. Oh man. All right, so far we got Star Wars male, Star Wars female. So far we got Star Wars. Let's see. In art male.
Behold the shelf in which I grow my inarts, and see that it is barren, for nothing grows here.
Nothing grows here. Oh my god. He said that the breast is non-binary. Brad, unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, you know what, Nathan? All right, so it looks like we got Star Wars. You got 2 Star Wars, so go with Star Wars. So go do Star Wars. Do Star Wars female. Let's make it difficult. Star Wars female, since you don't own any females because you're racist. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna grab my guys, and then you grab yours.
It's sexist if you don't like females, not racist.
I got mine. I got mine.
Okay, I got mine.
You got yours? All right, hold on. Let me make sure I don't show it on camera. All right, you go first.
Okay, Star Wars female.
Let's go.
I have my Bo-Katan.
Oh, wait, where'd you get it rooted? In art?
Tina.
Who?
Tina Stay Cruz.
How much?
I don't know.
Oh, free?
I don't know.
Look at that, guys.
But
So this
I got
is my
Katie Sackhoff autograph above her.
Look at that, guys.
She saw the figure and the hair and was like, "That's really neat. I've only seen it with the rubber hair." And I was like,
Wait,
yep.
Question. So she that's Hot Toys' head, but you got it rooted.
Yep.
Oh my god. All right, guys. So my third party female is, so this is a very, very underrated figure, guys. I got 2 of these because this figure, the 2 different looks are completely different, right? But I needed to display both head sculpts. As you can see, this thing is badass. Look at the whole suit is rubberized. This is War Story, by the way, for those who don't know. This is War Story, made these, again, third party, but look at the design of this whole outfit. Look at the claw. Oh, this whole suit, it's like sticks to your hand because it's all rubber. Look at that. It's got the hoodie. You can remove it. The back of her hair. The symbiote taking over. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. I feel like you guys can't. There it is. There you go. So the detail on that thing, I was like, there's no way I'm getting only 1, so I had to get 2. This thing is gorgeous. The body's a little loose. Obviously, again, it's third party War Story, nothing crazy. But when you have both next to each other and you have, Venom and you have everybody else, just looks great. Look at that. But yeah, guys, that's my figure of the week. But yeah, guys, we'll be back. Tomorrow. Don't forget, 8 o'clock. Birthday celebration. We will have. I will most likely have a surprise announcement tomorrow. So be here. Don't be late. William, why are you not going to be here tomorrow?
I have a medical procedure that I will not be back from.
Guys, he told me not to say anything, but I think he's getting fixed tomorrow. Is that a yes?
What do you mean?
Fixed?
What, a vasectomy? Already had that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Why?
because I got a bunch of kids.
Oh, man. All right. So it looks like William won't be here tomorrow, but like I said, just be here tomorrow, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. William, are you expecting any new figures? Anything coming soon?
Almost said the F word.
I know.
I caught Invincible. He came down at me.
Oh my God.
I have Juggernaut coming. I have Colossus coming. And I have Nightcrawler coming.
Oh, wait, Nightcrawler from the old one, the Toys R Us one.
Yep.
Oh, you definitely got him for $60 because I know he's not going for anything.
The eBay prices are nuts.
For that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Toys R Us 27. Which one are you talking about?
The one with the two blades, the Toys R Us Nightcrawler. It comes with two old school blades, a tail. What? There's only one Nightcrawler, no?
I thought there was only one, but this one is everyone. The sold listings are around like 400.
Oh, I gotta check this out before we get out of here. Hold on, guys. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna see what he's talking about. No, I'm telling you, that's got to be it. But I don't understand why it's so expensive.
Probably because of X-Men 97.
Oh, that's right. Oh, hell yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about
But Casa found me an unopened one in Australia for a pretty decent price. So
yeah, it's nice to have the hookup with people that. Oh yeah, look at that, $399, $531. Wow, that's horrible. But you didn't. But it was your fault because look, if you would have gotten this Nightcrawler, it's $189. So
yeah, but that's
wrong.
Mysterio.
He said, but that's Mysterio. Oh my God. Wow. So you're right. $400, guys. If you guys want the Nightcrawler. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. As always, guys. William, thank you for being here. I guess I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you Saturday. Also,
if I don't die tomorrow, yes.
Shout out to Brandon. Hopefully, Brandon will be here very soon. If not tomorrow, then hopefully Saturday.
Yeah, he's swamped right now with one of his things.
Yeah, I figured. He said he kind of hinted at it. He's been very busy. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, we'll see you in the next one.